Okay, y'all, so we're gonna be making some Mostaccioli today. Welcome to my channel, it's Gordon Turns. So I've boiled off about 2 cups of this is penne pasta. I'm gonna drain it, and then we're gonna make a Mostaccioli with meatballs.
Hey guys, welcome back to As the Gordon Turns Cooks. I'm gonna be doing the meatballs. So I got 1 pound of ground beef. Well, actually, this is a ground beef, ground pork mix, I believe, from Walmart. And that gives it a little fat with that pork mixed in there. Okay, I got about a ½ cup of seasoned breadcrumbs, 1 large egg. I got about a 1/4 of a small onion, diced small. A couple teaspoons of salt. Worcestershire. About 2 tablespoons. And we kind of just go as we go, kind of make things up as we go along on a lot of these recipes. But okay, I'm a little Creole seasoning. Couple teaspoons. And let's see, I think I may just leave it at that. I may put a little bit of ketchup in just for a little tomato. Yeah, I'm gonna when I find my ketchup, I'm gonna put in about a 1/4 cup of ketchup.
I got some diced tomatoes if you want to open some of them.
Yeah, we got our
you can just put some, a little bit of
all right, and it'll go in the sauce. All right, so we got our diced tomatoes here. I'm gonna use a little bit of that just for some tomato flavor. Spoon or something. All right, and we got more cookies going in the oven. All right, that's about a 2 tablespoons, just about 4 tablespoons of that, and I'm gonna mix that up. I'm gonna roll this into 2 big meatballs. We're gonna throw it in at about 375 for about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. Then we're gonna check it because it's gonna get done all the way through the middle. So it's gonna be going with our Mostaccioli bake, and this will be the giant meatball that we'll serve with it. So that's looking good, like it's gonna come together real good. I may adjust my seasonings a little bit, but for the most part, that's what we want. Just like that. Okay.
Okay, so I am in this pan right here. I'm gonna mix up some pasta sauce. All right, did I already add olive oil? No. Add a little bit of olive oil in my pan. Did you say you had some onion for me? Okay. So add a little bit of onion. I'm also going to add some minced onion. So 2 tablespoons. Add a can of crushed tomatoes. And let that simmer there. All right, you want to add a couple tablespoons of sugar. A can of tomato sauce. Well, actually pasta sauce here. And then I want to add some onion salt and a little bit of garlic powder. And then I'm gonna let this come to a slow simmer, and then we're gonna put together our Mostaccioli.
Okay, here are the finished meatballs. They are probably, you know, almost exactly 1/4 pound each. A little more because I'll say the final ingredients that I added in was I added about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of Parmesan grated, about 1.5 tablespoons of parsley flakes, about a tablespoon, or I'm sorry, 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper, and about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And here they go. They're about to go in 375 for about 25 minutes. At least fit on the side of this.
I just add a little bit of Cajun seasoning here.
Yes. All right, meatballs are in. So I just made 2 for extra for your mother.
Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all. So I have my Mostaccioli noodles. I've put in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then I want to mix in some cheese before I put the sauce in. So I have 2 types of cheese here. I have some cheddar, which is a triple cheddar blend. And then I have some Italian style cheese. Right here. I'm gonna put about 1/4 cup in with the pasta. And then stir this around. Mix this up very well. All right, now I'm gonna put in about 1/4 cup of the Italian cheese and do the same thing. All right, next you want to ladle in some of your sauce. And you want to mix that around as well. All right, and cover with more sauce. Like a saucy Mostaccioli. All right, then we're gonna add some triple cheddar cheese. We're just gonna alternate between the Italian style and the triple cheddar. All right, now this is going to go into the oven. Let me put a little bit of green goddess seasoning on here. Make sure we got good coverage. We don't have good coverage right there. And then our meatballs are already in the oven. All right, green goddess. Sprinkle a little bit of that on top. About 1/2 teaspoon or so. And this will go into the oven. Okay, so the pasta is out of the oven, and then my husband's meatballs are out of the oven as well. We put them in the sauce. I'm gonna let this come to a simmer here. Coat the meatballs.
And they smell good.
Yeah, they do. And then we're gonna serve up dinner. Hey y'all, I'm gonna just show y'all what Max looks like compared to this big sunflower. This thing grew like about 6 more inches today, because yesterday it was just right at the power line, and today it is like 6 inches over. This thing looks like a tree, don't it? Can you go over there for me? Look at that. I think that is double his height. You see? That thing is massive. I think that is the tallest. But then also, these are getting up there. These are getting up there. And I think if that one might be taller. Do you think this one is taller, right? Yeah, that one is a little bit taller than that monster right there. And there are more open today as well. They are opening more and more every day. Look at all those. The bees are bearding. And then the poppies are about dried up because they do not like the heat. So they are leaving. They don't like heat. And then here are basket flowers, and then you can see my pumpkin over there. I got 2 of them. So everything is coming in beautifully. And yeah, like, share, and subscribe. So let's see what is on our tray here, because we're waiting for the boat to leave. So we have our champagne, which, how much was all this, you said, babe?
$36.
About $36. You got some salami.
Basically $12 per glass of champagne and $12 for this.
Okay.
You know.
And you got some salami, some grapes, some crackers.
It's a lot of food.
I won't be eating those. Those are dried bananas. Some pepper jack cheese, cheddar cheese blocks, Colby Jack, strawberries, and grapes. So this is a cool snack for our little day trip here in Augusta, Missouri. Let us get comfortable. I have never had a strawberry dip in champagne, but it's pretty good. All right, everything is ready, so let's serve up dinner. Get some of the baked Mostaccioli. And then you want 1 meatball. All right, y'all. And this is what we are having for dinner tonight. Mostaccioli, baked Mostaccioli with homemade meatballs. My husband's recipe. I'm probably gonna put a little bit of cheese on this, have a little salad. And then for dessert, we have these oatmeal chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. Like, share, and subscribe. This is what we having for dinner and dessert. What are you having?